I'm meteorologist Taylor Stephenson for 13 News Now. Here's your tropics update as of 2 p.m. on Friday, September 22nd. All eyes are on what we call now Tropical Storm Ophelia churning in the western Atlantic. As you see, the center of circulation still offshore, but the effects are now being felt in Hampton roads and eastern Carolina. A huge shield of rain across the area, bringing light to moderate and maybe some isolated heavy downpours. For Norfolk, Virginia Beach, out into Chesapeake and Suffolk, we're starting to see some of that rain. The eastern shore, light rain moving in with moderate rain right behind it. For the peninsula, we are starting to see some rain coming down in Hampton, but the strongest showers are really going to be around the Outer Banks right now, all the way down as you head towards Atlantic Beach. Now, this is the track we are expecting for Ophelia. The newest track does come out at 5 p.m. today. Forecast to maintain tropical storm strength as it makes landfall somewhere near Atlantic Beach or Cape Lookout by tomorrow morning around 8 a.m. Then losing strength over land through the weekend and fizzling out near parts of the mid-Atlantic. So for us, we're still in that tropical storm warning anywhere from the eastern shore all the way down into the Outer Banks. That is for tropical storm gusts up to about 50 to 55 miles an hour. Right now, our buoys are reporting 54 mile per hour wind gusts, and we are also seeing those wave heights up to 18 feet this afternoon and evening. The thing that we will be concerned about here in Hampton roads in northeast North Carolina, the potential for some flooding. And that's really from the rainwater, but also tidal flooding. When we have north to northeast winds, that pulls in water so that we can see some of that major flood stage possible, especially near Yorktown starting on Saturday morning with the high tide. So overall, we're going to get widespread rain through your Friday, the heaviest rain coming down around dinner time on Friday, with all the rain and the cloud cover temperatures in the upper 60s, possibly some 70s if we get a couple of breaks in that rain. But still very gusty winds up to 40 to 50, possibly isolated gusts up to 55 miles an hour for your Friday. We will start to see a little bit of clearing for Saturday, but then the rain turns from widespread to scattered showers. The potential also for maybe a spin-up tornado or two is there as the system rotates from south to north up through our area. The center of what is Ophelia moving through our area by 3 p.m. and then we'll start to see just more cloud cover, maybe an isolated shower heading into late Saturday, early Sunday morning before sunshine starts to return to the forecast for the second half of the weekend. Overall, expect 1 to 4 inches locally. We could see some of those higher rain amounts, maybe 5 to 6 inches. That is why we have the potential for fast flooding, especially for eastern Carolina. Very, very likely around eastern Carolina, including the Outer Banks. That's from today through Saturday morning. We're going to be very possible for some additional flash flooding Saturday morning through Sunday morning as well. Again, tidal flooding, one of our main concerns. We're expecting moderate flood stage for Sewell's Point, but major flood stage as we head into Yorktown. This is going to be around 4 o'clock starting at 4 a.m. and again at 4 p.m. This is with the high tides, especially because we are underneath a storm surge warning for storm surge up to 4 feet as well. At Duck, we're only expecting minor flood stage. That's good news for us. We also, again, those wave heights really high this afternoon and evening, already up to 18 feet. So we could still see that as we head into Saturday morning, tapering off through Sunday afternoon. Now for us, again, the coast is still a concern. High rip current risk, not advising anybody to get in the water, especially with the high surf and high rip current risk for Friday and Saturday. Again, we are underneath the threat for tornadoes. That is why we have a slight risk, which is a level 2 out of 5 risk for severe weather, all the way through Hampton roads down into northeast North Carolina. This is specifically for that tornado risk. Now, the reason why we are concerned about this tornado risk is, of course, with those spin-ups as the system moves up, but because a lot of these tornadoes in tropical systems are rain wrapped, so they're hard to see. So be very aware of that as well. Right now, we also are tracking the tropical Atlantic. We have a 90% chance of development with the next 7 days of this system out in the eastern Atlantic. For more on the tropics, head to 13newsnow.com. For 13 News Now, I'm meteorologist Taylor Stephenson.